out with your mama. All right. What's up, gang? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Managed to get off of work early tonight, so I thought I'd go live and hang out with y'all. I'll give y'all a few minutes to come in here before I get into the crystal unboxing, and then we'll get into the reading. Let's put the signs out here. How you doing? If you're here, make sure you hit that like button. Say hello. About to start the reading in 30 seconds. Oh, it's time to start the reading. Okay, let me just finish typing this real quick. Okay. What's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to Friday night. To this random reading I didn't know that I was going to be able to do because I thought I would be at work. But when I got home, it turns out I had a package of crystals on my porch. For those of you all who don't know, I do make crystal jewelry. It is available at savvysentient.com. I also do lock jewelry now as well. So check out the website because outside of readings, there's other things there. All right? Don't sleep on the girl. I do other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what kind of crystals I got from my distributor. So this is one of the rings that I was kind of like just playing with that I made over a year ago. Just getting creative. But it's a flower. A little flower ring. Okay. Ain't she cute? She cute over the ball. Make sure y'all can see that. Alright. So yeah, if y'all are interested in crystal jewelry, go on over to savvysentient.com. Alright. Intro. Forgot to do the intro. What's up? How y'all doing? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you would like to donate to the channel and support it monetarily, you can do so via Cash App, which is pinned in the live chat, or you can do super stickers, super things, super chats, or you can become a channel member or patron. I am going to start a tarot course where you can learn tarot, but you will have to be a patron on one of the paying tiers because you can be a free patron, or you will have to be a channel member here on YouTube. All right. If you're looking for personal readings, you can book at SavvySentient.com. That's the only place that you can book. I'll never be in the comments trying to shenaniganize you into a reading. If you see that, that is definitely a scammer. It's not the girl. All right. So let's get into this box because I kind of forgot what I ordered a little bit. Okay. Make sure you don't see my address. See that fragile. Okay, so I like this company because they be always giving me free stuff. And when I opened the box, the first thing that I saw was fuchsite. And I actually really like this crystal. There's currently a ruby fuchsite crystal available at SavvySentient.com. I made a necklace with some that I ordered from this company before. But this time they was like, hey girl, thanks for your order. Here goes some free fuchsite. So I'll probably keep this one and use it for something for myself. I don't know. They also sent this little box. I don't know if anything is in it, but it looks like it's sealed. Let me get my little knife. Oh, my car keys. All right, let's see. Because last time I ordered from them, they didn't give me this much free stuff. They didn't throw in a little box or something in here. They just gave me like one amethyst. Okay, what we got? Not use the knife and still can't open the box. Sis. All right. Oh. It's a clear quartz point. Is this a gift too? Because I actually ordered some of these. I do remember that. Okay, so I do got that. And I ordered these specifically for lock jewelry. Okay, so let's see. What else y'all had gave me, y'all? Okay. Lots of bubble wrap. They said it was fragile. They was not playing. Y'all like that? Is that ASMR? Oh, yeah. I ordered a bunch of beads. This is Amazonite, I think. Amethyst beads, rose quartz beads, and green aventurine beads. So they gave me, I'm not going to keep them as a string, obviously, but they ship them on the string so that they don't get all over the place, I suppose. So I got these also with lock jewelry in mind. Clear quartz, not clear quartz, rose quartz. Okay. And amethyst. The knot is unknotted. Let me hold that tight before I be upset. also with lock jewelry in mind. So we're going to get creative with that and see what we can come up with. Let me put those back in the bag. Okay. What else do we have? All right. There is some things that I already have that I want to show y'all as well. I've had these well, they're pipes, but I've had them for a while. But I'll show them to you all as well so you see. Okay, so I got all of these with jewelry in mind, but I did not expect for this to be so huge. What is this? I'm going to show y'all that one last. I'm pretty sure that this is sunstone here. Oh, is this my mixed agate? I don't know if that's the mixed agate. But this looks like sunstone to me. I don't know if y'all are familiar. It looks like sunstone. Yeah, that's the sunstone. And then, oh, this is the red jasper. Look how huge. What am I going to make with this? I'm going to have to get some smaller gauge copper because it's going to need something hefty to hold it up. If I make a necklace, y'all like that? She's sexy. I be having to remind myself whenever I order crystals, sis, these are not for you. You cannot have them all because I do be wanting to have them. And then ametrine. So this is, I think it's a relative of amethyst because the names are so similar and they're both purple. The pictures are in black and white, so I would have to go back online and see. But I'm pretty sure that this is the ametrine because I remember when I ordered it, I was like, that looks like amethyst, but it's not. That's a little bit more of a oh, I get it now. Ametrine. Girl, you slow. Okay, so this has a little bit more of a yellowish tint to it. And I think, I'll Google it, but I'm pretty sure that the yellowish tint is because of the citrine. And then the purple is the amethyst, hence ametrine. Hello. So we have some ametrine here. That's cool. Sunstone. And then this green one. What is this one called? I forgot. Oh, this is Frenite. Frenite. And when I do upload them on the site, after that, I turn them into a creation. I will have them listed with whatever their spiritual properties are, what they are meant for. But typically, it's very easy to gather some type of meaning if you don't know what kind of crystal you have based on the color. So, for example, jasper, red, root chakra is usually associated with the chakra. So this would be for grounding for sure. Okay. Maybe if you're having trouble with your like lack mentality, like lack thinking, feeling like you're not enough, scarcity, you might want to get some red jasper because it'll keep you grounded and out of that kind of energy. Okay, the root chakra is what controls all of them things. So yeah. And I have one more bundle of crystals. It's a big boy. So this is a mixed bag of tumbled agate. I'm so excited. That's why my order was so expensive. Look how much agate I get. So I got a big ass bag of agate crystals. I'm going to turn them all into some type of jewelry. Every color, like I said, is going to be associated with a chakra. And I will put them on the site as I create them. I don't even know. Some of these colors, like, are they even colors? I don't know. Ooh, this purple one is so, look at that color. We got a pink one in here too. But agate on its own has its own properties, and then the coloring of it would intensify whatever the properties are in association with the chakra. Okay? So yeah, I got a little bit. I'm crystal rich, bitch. Okay, so I'm going to be turning all of this into jewelry and lock accessories, and it will all be able to be found on SavySentient.com, my website. I thought, am I tripping? I thought I had bought a whole lot of those clear quartz points. So this is actually something that I did purchase, but I thought I had ordered a gang of them, but I guess not. We're gonna have to run that back. Let me see. I guess not. Solo mint. No, it's supposed to be 10 pieces. I know I'm not tripping. We're gonna have to give them a little phone call, a little chat, because I only got one, and it was supposed to be 10 pieces. Okay, anyway, as Lotto would say, let's go ahead and get into this reading, because I know that's what y'all really came here for. I know some of y'all like crystals, but really, y'all trying to be in somebody's business, and that's fine. We could go ahead and get into somebody's business. So, while I was getting ready for this reading, I did take a little gander over here at the astrology charts, and y'all know what I saw over there on the astrology charts? I saw that Saturn is currently in Pisces, I think. Let me look that up. But what I thought when I saw that was like, that makes some things make sense, right? So not too long ago, we just had the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse and all that. And what happened with all of that is that some people were removed out of our lives. People who did not serve our highest good. People who are not in alignment with us. They got booted by spirit. Spirit said, get the fuck on, my boy, my girl. Okay? And I feel like the reason for that, as stated in previous readings, is because some of us are vibrating a whole lot higher. And we are here to fulfill certain spiritual purposes. Certain paths that we're supposed to follow. We're here to fulfill a very specific thing for spirit. And these people were obstructions to the purpose that spirit had in mind for us. So, yeah, let me see. Yeah, Saturn and Pisces. Opposing the moon, which is in Virgo. Ooh, some of y'all have this purpose, and spirit is... Some of you all are fighting against doing what you're supposed to be doing spiritually. You have a lot of fears surrounding it. And I feel like maybe your health or your mental health is opposing your spiritual health, what you're needing to do spiritually. Or perhaps there's somebody or some environment that is in your life that is conflicting with your spiritual health. So I'm ready to get in the business. But yeah, Saturn is a planet of authority, and it is a planet that is directly responsible for consequences when it comes to authority being violated. Okay, so I actually think I want to start with the beloved dead. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this page so I can get y'all's reading written down. What did I do with the page? What the fuck? Am I disorganized? A little bit. Okay. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it's in a different notebook. What? I don't know. I was writing down the signs and all that for us, but whatever. All right, so reading is going to start at 22 minutes. General reading. All right. So let's start with the beloved dead. Like I said, I feel like basically what I feel like is spirit is giving somebody somewhere a spanking for fucking with the chosens. Somebody is receiving karma right now for intruding or obstructing the path of a chosen. All right, so l'esprit design set à clinave moi venu pour avec me l'été man pour continuer tant puis edom commune devine pour ne pas pour un problème avant the collective non pas fait moi-même pas fait confiance à qui on 100% ma connaissance mais oui messieurs bénédiction merci beaucoup. All right, which beloved dead would like to speak to us? What is going on for the collective here today? We have teacher, the beloved dead of teacher, communication, and give me one more, please. Love. Okay, as soon as these three cards came out, ooh, invisible. Okay, as soon as these three cards came out, teacher, communication, and love, I heard this song that my mom used to play all the time. And what I heard was, experience is a good teacher. Keep telling myself, just be patient. True love you'll find. I don't, in Love Under New Management, that's the name of the song. I don't know who sings it. I'm in love under new management. I'm in love under new management. Someone very special came into my life. I don't know those words right there. But yeah, I feel like this may have something to do with love, not necessarily romantic, but that love is somehow a teacher for you in this time. The person that could be receiving that karma for obstructing your path, maybe someone that you loved, or someone that you fell in love with, or someone who was supposed to love you. I just heard Curtis was supposed to love me. Okay, so maybe it was somebody who was supposed to love you. Maybe it was Curtis. Maybe I was messing with a dude named Curtis. I don't know. But I'm just feeling already like that something went awry, astray. Something didn't go according to plan, which is why now Spirit has somebody in spiritual jail about you. Okay, so we're going to start here with teacher. And this is the card for teacher. He cute. He got his wings. He got his little stick. He pointed at the chalkboard. It says, there have been many employees of educational systems who have stood before you mechanically and dogmatically to a syllabus onto a blackboard. Committing a syllabus onto a blackboard. Some are well-intentioned, hapless, or tedious. Others are disagreeable, unfit, and unkind, and oh, how diligently they work together to glaze over your eyeballs with ennui or create stress fractures in your confidence and self-worth, feelings that still reverberate into your adult life. And then there's the teacher, that brilliant soul who got through and set you on your way. When validating a loved one or individual, this card is an academic at heart, someone who either taught you professionally or who was a fount of knowledge, someone with all the answers that helped you immensely. This is also a card of the student still in school, college, or university, or involved in a course of study. When the student is ready, the teacher will come. If you receive this card, beloved, dead of the teacher, could be heralding the arrival of a mentor who will change your life in many favorable ways. Teacher may also be encouraging you to graduate, finally, telling you that it's time to step out of the mindset of the teacher and take on the rightful mantle of the teacher. The roles of the teacher and the student are intrinsically linked, as the greatest teachers are always lifelong students. The beloved dead of teacher reminds us that the minute we think we know it all, that's when there's a ceiling on our potential. So stay teachable. Okay. So there may be someone who's coming into your life right now who is meant to teach you a lesson, or like I said, maybe there was a lesson learned from someone that Spirit recently removed from your life. The next card that we have is communication. Ooh, this one's really long. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of this, but this is the card of communication. It says, so here you are minding your own business when someone says or does something, and now you must answer, or vice versa. Whether it's trivial, breaking news, a statement, or question, you quickly process this data. You synthesize the choice of words, tone, and unspoken body language and facial expressions. Different people trigger different responses. Some people automatically bring out the best in you, inspiring reason, trust, confidence, agreement. Others conjure the worst, provoking worthlessness, defiance, pigheadedness, suspicion, sycophancy, combustion. What is this? Some stimuli can regress you back to a time in the past where that makes you think, feel, and act like a feral kid. Then you speak, and how did that work for you? When communication appears, it wants to explore how you are relating to others in your life. According to Dr. Eric Berne, the father of the theory of transactional analysis, there are three key ego states: adult, parent, and child, and you routinely shift between them. In a nutshell, the parent ego state is one of two voices. I am the boss of you is learned from the adults around us who always say they know better. Orders and prohibitions punctuate this controlling voice. This voice says, don't, do, never, always. Or this parent is the voice of the nurturer, enabler, protector, modeled by a caregiver with an open heart and sometimes no boundaries. The child ego state also has at least two voices: one that's adaptive, compliant, obedient, disciplined, apologetic, pleasing, and needy, or one that's spontaneous, wild, creative, defiant, fiery, and in your face. This Pee Wee Herman ego state likes to whine, whinge, snort, giggle, throw tantrums. I don't care. No, you are. Get out of my face. And the adult ego state is rational, reasonable, non-threatening voice, and is firmly rooted in the here and now. It asks questions that engage. It begins a conversation with, in my most humble and not wildly me-based opinion, or I appreciate. This is the healthiest, maturest voice. It gets the parent ego state off their perch and talks to the child ego state off the ledge. Talks the child ego state off the ledge. Not only does it generate the most successful interactions, but it can also, by example, teach the reactive parent and child to behave. Our beloved dad of communication knows this will take work, but relationships can improve by developing an awareness of your own role in a transaction. Be mindful of your intent, which affects your words and tone, and keep looking for the mature response. It's a pattern breaker. Okay. So we already have the teacher and we have communication. So I already feel like there's a message here about the way that you convey certain information to certain people and the way that you receive certain information from certain people. I also feel a message of having to consider the source. So some of you all may be receiving information from someone who may not necessarily be qualified to give it because they are in this ego state of a child or the ego state of a parent, neither of which is the ego state of an adult, which is the only one in this equation that's qualified to teach. Okay. The next card we have is love. Okay, location. Love. All right. When you receive the message of love, you aren't alone. You're being surrounded with light and giving confirmation that you are protected, guided, connected with your highest good or your spirit team. When this card is validating a loved one, they're stepping forward with a very clear message. I love you. When you receive love, take a moment to work with the card. Visualize a beam of light flooding through your body before sinking into the rich strata of the earth beneath your feet. Allow the light to reach into areas of your body that need healing energy. Open your heart chakra. Feel it expand to fill the entire space with light and the highest vibrations of love. Invite your loved one closer. Don't discount the possibility that the energy is a beloved pet soul whose affection and loyalty remains palpable. Tell your loved one how you feel. Use the words or communicate purely through thoughts. It doesn't need to be perfect. They'll understand you. Ask them for guidance or a message, or to show you a sign or symbol every now and then. When the energy becomes weaker and the connection ends, don't forget to thank them and your spirit team. Hydrate by drinking a glass of water and go ground yourself with a mundane activity. Walking, gardening, snuggling with an animal, or eat something. Snacks make excellent grounders. And then the invisible is the card that's at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for some of you, the teacher that you're receiving communication and love from is invisible. This is not anyone physical. Okay. So you may have had a connection with someone who was physical, but that connection was something that your spirit team, your ancestors, the invisible loved ones around you brought into your life to teach you a lesson, to teach you about communication, to teach you about love. I feel like these are going to be skills that are going to be necessary in the next cycle of your life. Okay, now remember I said that there is somebody who is in spiritual jail right now. That's the person that they've walked into your life to teach you these lessons. So every person, you and them and whoever else might have been involved, they all have their own path, their own journey, and they were an important part of the equation. However, this seems to be specifically about you. It's like, yeah, okay, they did you wrong or whatever, they hurt you, they're being dealt with, but Spirit seems to be wanting to focus the attention of this reading on you and you learning specific lessons and them being the ones to teach you these specific lessons. Okay, so invisible was at the bottom of the deck. And right under invisible is visitation. So for those of you all who are more spiritually sensitive, who may be mediums, maybe clairvoyant, or have contact that you are aware of, like palpable, like contact with the other side, you may be getting a visitation soon, or you may have just had one, and this reading is confirmation. Okay, so invisible, peekaboo, the beloved dead still see you. Invisible wants to acknowledge a well-oiled proverb. The nail that stands out gets hammered down. However, this is another untruth of your upbringing. Don't be different or stand out too confidently, Invisible says. Come out wherever you are. Dare to be seen and loved, for there is enough time to lay low, content with companionship of earthworms. Don't hide away your inborn ability. Dedicate it into service. It's why you have it. While you can't please everyone, particularly the empathic, unevolved, dimming your light out of fear of rejection or criticism creates more unfortunate issues. It deprives so many people of the benefit and blessing of your soul gifts. Invisible is the patron of the missing puzzle pieces. What aren't you seeing or being shown? How is this wool being pulled over your eyes? Invisible can potentially warn you that you someone you are dealing with may be cloaking their true intentions and motivations, which you know it with every fiber of your mystical being. You feel it. You just can't prove it. Invisible says yes. Trust your third eye. It's seeing things as they really are. Additionally, this card presents when something isn't manifesting in your life in the way you think it should. This card gives you the support to uncover what might be a deeper, more unconscious reason that's driving forward the limiting agenda. The beloved dead of Invisible asks, what are you really up to? What do you really think, believe, want? Are you ready to take off the blinders, face what's having an energetic effect on your progress and potential? Okay, I know where we're going here. I know what Spirit wants to talk about today. So, who I'm talking to right now, y'all are some powerful MFers. Okay? Y'all are some powerful beings. I don't know. I think I want to use the Hoodoo deck, but I don't use that for everybody because it's not for everybody. So I'm going to use the Santa Muerte deck. If you know, you know. The recent cycle that you all have just completed was a cycle that was meant to teach you about your self-worth, about standing in your power, about loving who you are, about not shying away from your gifts, not shying away from your differences, and that you're actually supposed to be using these gifts and these differences in service of the collective. Some of you all are very powerful healers, very powerful empaths, conjurers, root workers. Some of you all are simply just earth angels who have this ability to bring the vibration of a room up just by existing within it. So if you're not really into all the mojo and all that, that's fine. But sometimes your gift is something that you don't even have to intentionally exercise. It's just how you show up. However, for those of you who that's your story, you are having an issue with showing up. And Spirit is telling you to knock it off. It's time for you to show up. Okay. So, let's pull some tarot. What's up here, Spirit? What's going on here, Spirit? Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I feel like you all were in an energy of stagnancy, but Spirit had you in a position where They're using my recent experiences for this. They had you in a position to be the observer. They had you in a position where you were supposed to experience certain things. And I feel like some of you all were very aware during the experience. While you didn't have control over what was happening, it's like your higher self was aware. You were seeing everything, you were taking everything in, you were seeing how someone was being deceptive towards you, you were seeing the lies, you were seeing the deceit, you were seeing it, but you couldn't do anything about it. You were not supposed to. You were supposed to just experience it. Okay. The Moon card. Yeah, this is something that was happening while you were physically present in the experience. Your subconscious was taking notes, gathering information. You were learning on a spiritual level while your physical body was experiencing what it is that you were experiencing. Tell me more. Queen of Wands. You were in a position where you forgot who you were, where you were not in your power, where you were feeling disempowered, belittled, where you were being made to feel small. Tell me more, Spirit. I feel like you needed to be in that position. Even if leading up to this, you were a very confident person. You were caught up in this situation and made to feel this way because you would not have been able to learn the lesson if you remained in your position of power, if you remained in your confidence. This would not be a lesson you would have been able to receive. Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm feeling like mind, body, and spirit. All parts were present in this experience. Your mind was receiving the information that your spirit was, your spirit brought you into the situation to teach your mind. But your body had to go through it. It's like everything working together in order to teach you a lesson. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles, Spirit. What's this? In this deck, the Three of Pentacles is like, this was a relationship, of course. The Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. Spirit brought you this karmic relationship to teach you a spiritual lesson. To teach you about who you were, to get you on course, to get you in alignment, to bring about some type of spiritual balance. There was something, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles right next to each other. There was something that you were lacking. So that's why the Queen of Wands is here in the reverse. While you may have been making great strides in your spiritual journey, while you may have been feeling like you were growing and thriving, there was a missing piece. There was something that you needed. There is something that your soul needed to experience in order for you to become who you are becoming. In order for you to be completely ready to step out in front of the collective, to be, a high priestess or a high priest, or a leader in the spiritual community, or even a leader in your mundane life. Not everyone is going to be a top spiritualist, but elite employee. But for some of you all, the work that you're going to do It's going to be more on a physical level. It's going to be more on a, person to person kind of level. And it's going to be just as impactful as any medium or any, tarot reader or whatever the case is. But there was something that this experience was meant to bring you. There is something that you were lacking that you gained from this experience so that you could be complete. So that you could, I just saw the world too, so that you could fulfill your purpose. I saw the world and then the fools right here too. Yeah, look, the world and the fool. The beginning of a cycle and the end of a cycle. So for some of you all, this was a karmic cycle that you needed. And it's going to be the last of its kind in your life. But you needed to just experience this so that you could be who you are becoming. If that makes sense, hit that like button. If that makes sense, let me know in the comments. All right, tell me more. Who is it that the collective is becoming? What are they supposed to do in this world? You are supposed to be a resource. We have the magician. You are a creator, a resource, a manifester. Tell me more. Who is this? Who is the collective becoming? Seven of Wands. Okay, so Judgment card. Again, I'm feeling that Saturn energy. And then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is standing in your power, but it is also a card of defense. So I feel like, I heard ready for war. Ready for war. So y'all are supposed to be, y'all are being prepared to protect, to defend those who cannot defend themselves. Again, I'm feeling this energy of leadership, of authority with the Judgment card. Y'all were meant to protect, defend. I'm feeling there's some type of there's some type of separation that is happening within the collective, and there are people who are struggling to reach a higher vibration, but they have the desire to. And then there are other people, and I want to use that word loosely. There are other people who have no desire to reach the higher vibration, and they're actually trying to pull these people who want to heal, who want to elevate. They're trying to pull them down. Six of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, I read this as emotional reciprocity, or like spiritually reciprocal. It represents nostalgia. It represents past lives. I feel like in the reverse right now, what I'm getting it as is karmic energy. Like these entities, these people are people that are from a past life, a past timeline, a past time. Okay, it looks like we're getting into some Akashic shit here. These people are lower level entities that are chasing people chosen through timelines. They're chasing you, they're chasing me, and they're chasing these people who want to elevate as we have, as these cycles have made us do, have prepared us for. They're chasing. I'm seeing like little demon dogs. Like they're chasing. Okay. It feels like they're trying to drag you back down to hell, or drag these people down to hell. And your purpose, the reason why you are here is to be a defender of that. It's like a spiritual fight. There's a spiritual fight happening. And there's a collective of people who were chosen, the chosen, you've heard that before, who have completed a karmic cycle as part of, it's like training, like I want to say like training day. And so now we have all completed this training, and now we're up. Like it's our turn to protect those who are still fighting and clawing and learning and trying to reach a higher vibration. But these little demon dog fuckers are like running through timelines, running through dimensions, trying to pull down not the chosen, but the ones that the chosen are meant to protect. I'm hearing your charge, our charges, the ones that we are charged to protect. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm speaking to a very specific group of people right now. And I'm not sure how big this group of people is. I don't even think I'm going to do the signs anymore. I think this is a very specific message for a very specific collective. Tell me more about this purpose. King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. We're supposed to bring stability. We're supposed to bring stability and community. This is feeling very like we're not even talking about tangible 3D shit anymore. This is about like higher dimensions. This is 5D. This is like new earth, new world type shit. Like we're not even talking about Earth 2024 in the 3D. We're talking about 5D somewhere in the future. What is this? King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. But I feel like we're supposed to be bringing balance. Look, Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. Ten of Cups is happily ever after. Page of Cups energy is messengers. They're also students of love, of spirituality. I'm feeling like there's a vibrational change happening, but the vibrational change is happening on a higher dimension, on the 5D. Our purpose is to bring stability to those who are struggling, who are trying to elevate. We're supposed to teach them. We're supposed to lead them with love. We're supposed to use our gifts, our talents to help them in order to create a world, a timeline, a space, a place that is harmonious. I know it seems like that is not, like, even as I'm saying this, it seems like some woo woo shit, right? Like this is a place or something that doesn't exist. It sounds like some, fictional euphoria. But this is not the first time I've heard of a message like this. And I know that a lot of practitioners, a lot of spiritualists will tell you like this shit is not realistic. Like that's some like bullshit pipe dream type shit. But the fact that this keeps coming up, and I'm one of those very logical people that are like, we need to be in the tangible world, we need to be in the 3D. Like I'm one of those people, but the fact that this message keeps coming up, it makes me feel like, for sure, there is I know that there's different dimensions. Like I communicate with other higher dimensional beings, but it feels like there is this timeline of peace. There is this timeline where like lower level energies cannot even enter. And by timeline, I mean like dimension, another string of consciousness or existence where certain vibrations can enter, but not everyone's on that vibration. And these little lower level demon dog ass things, they can't enter. And I feel like that's why they're chasing and fighting so hard right now, as those who are struggling to reach this vibration are struggling, because they're trying to get them before we can reach them. They're trying to get to them before we can teach them, before we can instill, learning and gifts and development into them. They want to get them while they're down. I hope that makes sense. I hope this is all making sense to somebody, because it's a lot that I'm channeling here, but I don't know. It feels like it's not making sense, but I hope that it's reaching somebody. What do I need to what do I need to tell the collective spirit? What message? Who do I need to reach right now? Tell me. 10 of Pentacles. There is going to be a completion. There is going to be a, cuz 10 of Pentacles, that's like legacy. That's I swear I'm getting this like new world, new earth type energy, and it's giving euphoric energy, like that fictional euphoria that we be seeing on TV or reading in books, where like there's no war, there's no fighting, there's no low vibrational anything. It's just peace and communion. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I hope this is not too weird. Like I've never had a reading like this before, and I'm just reading what comes to me. We have the Page of Wands. This is inspiration. It's inspiration, but it's also embarking on things that you've never seen before. What I got with this was that like new earth, like we're embarking on a new frontier. I don't know. With the Star and the Strength card. The Star card, it's about healing, and I feel like that is about healing the collective in this instant. But it's also a card of hope and destiny. Like we'll reach our destiny through the protection. Like we'll reach our destiny. We'll reach this place, but we're gonna have to be like the Strength card, like luchadors. We're gonna have to fight some type of battle in order to get there. Let me see something. Because I want to say manifest destiny, but I think that that's problematic. Let me see. why it's telling me manifest destiny, why that came up, because the magician and then the star. Wow. It says the 19th century doctrine or belief that the expansion of the U.S. throughout the American continents was both justified and inevitable. But if I'm not mistaken, this is when, colonization came to America. But what this is, what manifest destiny is saying that all that all that what and that all such exploration and expansion was God ordained. What okay. What I'm feeling from this is like new timelines, new new earth, and this is all preordained by the divine. So many practitioners, so many spiritualists, so many people don't believe in any of this, in this new world where there's going to be peace, where we're all going to get along, where we're going to be fucking sharing vegetables and fruits and skills and shit instead of having physical money. But this is what this reading is giving me. And it's saying that this is preordained by spirit. Like this is what it was always going to be. We live now currently in a fucked up time. We've lived previously in a fucked up time, but the direction that Earth is going into, that this timeline that the 3D is going into a higher. It's going into a higher timeline. It's going into a higher dimension, and this dimension is going to be peaceful. There's not going to be hate here. This is a timeline manifested from love. Tell me more. But everybody can't go full in the reverse. I was just thinking that everybody can't go full in the reverse. There are some people who are not going to be ready for the journey, who are not ready for the journey, who are a little bit, still low vibrational, who have pessimism and who have doubt. And it's only going to be those who are in alignment with love who will successfully make it over, who will successfully cross over into this new place. There will be those at the bottom of the deck who are going to be filled with regret, hangman energy, because they're going to be left behind because they didn't do enough, because they weren't enough. This is giving me like biblical rapture energy, but not biblical. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to stop. This is a lot. This is overwhelming. The Sun and the Ace of Wands. There's a new door opening. Then we have the Devil here with the World. Oh my God. This is really giving like, and y'all know I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in, the Bible or anything. Well, I do believe in the Bible, but different reasons. This is definitely giving me the energy of separation, of heaven and hell, of lower vibration and higher vibrational. Um, and then like the devil will have the earth while the others ascend. But I don't feel it in a way of like literal Satan's finna come walking through the doors of this realm and like taking over. This is lower vibrational people are going to exist in one dimension, one place, while higher dimensional people who have done the work, who have, you know, raised their vibration are going to exist somewhere else. And this is not the first time that I've gotten this message, but I've just never gotten it on YouTube. I've never gotten it for other people. Like, I've only gotten it like within spiritual meetings, misas, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here because this is overwhelming me. I'm gonna pull a crystal spirit. I mean, a postcard from spirit, and then I'm going to go because I don't know about y'all, but this is overwhelming me. You got two postcards from spirit. The first one says, "Oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous. But know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, but rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you're clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel to help you steer towards your highest and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance." The next one says there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open, feel the loss, and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, evermore still remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. So again, we get this message of love. I feel like the pain that was felt from the recent karmic cycles, you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to go through whatever you need to go through to free yourself of it, to expel it from your system in order to continue to raise your vibration. This change that is upon us, according to the first card, this cause for celebration, is the entrance. This is you, us, moving into this higher level of consciousness, this higher dimension. And there's a need for us to let go of fear and allow the shift to happen. Fear is a low vibration. It will keep you stuck here. It will keep you in the world ruled by the devil. Okay, now I don't mean that literally. I just mean like the lower level energies. I have my own thoughts about the devil, Satan, or whatever. Um, and I just don't think he's that bad of a guy. But that's neither here nor there. I just feel like what they're expressing to me is two different dimensions, two different earths, two different planes. Some of us are going to be in this higher dimension where there's more peace and harmony, and some of us ain't gonna make it. Some of us, and I don't think it's anybody watching this video. I think it's the people that we've been made to separate from, the people that spirit has pulled us away from, the people who are currently in that spiritual jail right now. I recently got a message um, after this breakup that I just went through with a lower dimension, lower entity, a lower vibrational person. And I was told that this person no longer has access. I feel like a lot of you all Not just because you blocked them, not just because they no longer can access you energetically. They're blocked. You're being protected so that you can complete your purpose, so that you can finish your assignment, so that you can help others ascend into this higher dimension. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I need to pull the African goddess. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna give it a few shuffles and see if one comes out. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there because I'm feeling a little bit exhausted now. After channeling all of that. And we have Satira Brazen. And this card is a card about being bold, being brazen, doing what you have to do. Another card of standing in your power. Okay, so I'm going to just read it real quick and then that's going to be that. I feel like I need to sit with this message for a minute. It's 1:11 on the clock. So alignment. I just seen 1:11:11. Okay, we're gonna read Satira, and then I'm gonna go. She is from the Temple of Warriors. I told y'all, we here to fight. We're here to fight a spiritual war, like the luchador of the strength card. We are the spiritual muscle. We are the spiritual muscle, ushering in this new existence for higher vibrational beings. Okay. Goddess Satira is the energy of the spirit, is the energy and the spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Satira is brave, bold, and brazen and barefaced, casting spells with her hips. Her guidance says, step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm will fall away. And they did. And they did. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into source. Make the brazen decisions. What would you do? What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. Goddess force energy is brazen. Goddess declaration, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. So step up, chosen ones. Step up and don't be afraid to walk wholly and solely in your gifts, because your gifts serve a purpose. You are here to help others. You are here to elevate the collective. You are here to help move all of these people who want to be elevated into a new era, into a new earth. Okay, we are the leaders of tomorrow. Starting today. Starting today. And our teacher is love. Our teacher is and has been love. Okay, so we need to move with that energy, with that vibration of love. Okay, I hope this made sense. It was a lot for me to channel. It was a lot to take in. It was very unexpected. I didn't think that this is what we was doing tonight, but apparently this is what we're doing tonight. All right, but if it made sense, if you feel this message, make sure you like this video. Make sure that you all let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation because, again, this is not what I expected to be reading tonight. But shit, let me know because we might have some things to talk about. Anyways, wishing y'all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.